This year we celebrate the 4th Film and Folklore Festival with 3 days of fun, activities and food. Look niceness, champagne, fancy, champagne. Outdoor activities like rope tying, map reading, camping, and of course, storytelling. Who don't love a good Nancy, be a tiger, be a monkey, be a lion, be any story, or even Papa Boa? What's Sukunya story? Hey, you gotta tell me twice, a Sukunya story. And of course, a trip down memory lane, 1962 to be exact.
People only talking, but they really don't know what's the proper meaning.
You can't miss it. How you missing this? Visit the Film and Folklore website for more info. We go see you there. I sure to see you there.
Because it is your land, just as well as my land. It is your place, and also it's my place. So let we put our heads together and live like one happy family.
The diversity of our Caribbean heritage has made us some of the best storytellers this side of the hemisphere. To continue that tradition, the Film and Folklore Festival celebrates its 4th year with the theme 1962, Strength in Stories. And to tell us more about it, Festival Manager Donnell Wills joins us here and now. Miss Wills, good morning and welcome.
Good morning. A pleasure to be here.
I am thrilled to have you here. First of all, because I get called Miss Wills all the time, so that was my first question. Anchor Wills. I'm like, oh, we're related. But also because you are continuing the tradition of storytelling. You are enhancing that and creating a whole weekend. So tell me, what, to begin with, inspired the need for this film festival?
The film festival was inspired due to us loving telling stories and us loving film. So we married the two. Right, and we are an event-based festival because we like to have fun. We like to play games. We like to dance. We're a culture that likes action and singing and fun. So we brought all of that together with film and events. So it's an event-based festival.
Event-based festival. Now, this year's theme plans to explore and encapsulate 60 years of culture and tradition. That is a very, very grand feat, and I'm wondering how you plan to do that. Now, when you say events, that means we'll have themed events.
Yes, we're having themed events.
What does that look like?
3 days of events. We have the festival runs from the 24th to the 26th of June. So the 24th is our opening night. That night is called Flambeau, and you hear the name, Flambeau, fire. It's going to be dinner. It's going to be very personal. It's COVID-19, so we are observing all protocols. So we're in an open space. We're outside under the night sky at the Sandy Hill Resort in the pine trees. We're encapsulated in that very nice environment. So we are going to have a wonderful dinner. There's going to be entertainment. There's going to be local cuisine. That's Flambeau. The second day, which is Camp Folklore, we're focusing on families coming out and having fun. Persons have been home for the past 2 years. Children have been home, they have been bored, families have not gotten to really do things together. So we're having a fun day, think bazaar, think primary school, think activities.
Pick a pan.
Yes, think ring toss, think lucky dip. So we're going to have, the cadets will be there because it is Camp Folklore. So we do want to train the young generation in survival skills. So we're going to have the cadets there, and they will teach you how to pitch a tent. They will teach you how to read a compass. They will teach you how to do things to survive in the wild.
I do not know.
Yes. So we're having it like Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, where you will get the little badges. Every time you do an activity, you can get a badge. You can win a trophy. So it's going to be a really exciting day. So that's the Camp Folklore. 1962, which is the 26th, we are celebrating 60 years of independence this year. So the theme this year is Strength in Stories, because we are focusing in stories to carry the message through from generation to generation. You don't know where you're going unless you know where you came from. And we think the generations are losing, bit by bit, we are losing what happened in the past because the youths are always on the tablets and on the devices. So we want to bring back a little more of that, where we can sit with our kids and we can tell stories, and Granny could call all the young ones together and they can tell stories. So 1962 day is the Sunday. We are encouraging persons to come dressed. Go raid granny cupboard.
Oh, gosh.
Go raid grandpa cupboard. Find a little hat. Find a little fishtail. There's going to be dancing. There's going to be food. There's going to be entertainment. There's going to be fun. The Best Village is partnering with us this year. So they would come and they would tell Anansi stories and they would do dramatization. We want to look at reenacting the independence with Dr. Eric Williams, with Queen Elizabeth, with Capildeo. So we want to have a little reenactments where the youths can actually be in that environment and see it happen.
Right,
so
real,
it's,
real bringing it to life.
It's going to be really fun, really exciting.
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled also because I already have my tickets, but also because the diversity of what you're bringing forward is incredible. And I imagine that this is the culmination after having to kind of backtrack a little bit with the pandemic. So let's compare a little bit what last year was perhaps to this year. Obviously, we have a lot of activity and in-person happenings. But anything from the pandemic era that we're taking forward? Perhaps?
So last year, we were forced to pivot from in-person events to going online. So we are still having a hybrid event where things will still be online. Digicel is proudly partnering with us where we are using their platform, the Playgo app, to show the films. So the films would be, because it is still a film festival.
Absolutely.
So the films will be on the Digicel Playgo app from the 24th to the 8th of June.
Oh, nice.
And that is for locals. And we do also this year, last year, persons were upset from, because we had films from Germany and Mexico and all over the world. So the persons who were not from Trinidad or the Caribbean wanted to see the films. So this year we are on Filmocracy, where persons from all over the world can see the films over the weekend of the festival.
Love it.
And we are partnering as well with, we are in Freeport this year. We are at Sandy Hill Resort, which is in Freeport. Every year we try to go in different locations in Trinidad because we also want to showcase how beautiful our island is and all that we have to offer. So this year, as we are in Freeport, we proudly have the Point Lisa Vancouver Chamber of Commerce that is partnering with us, and the Shogunas Chamber that is partnering with us. So we are welcoming persons to come and partner with us because we want to be able to have such a wonderful event to present to our country. We want it to eventually be something that you could consider a tourism hub, that persons from all over the world can plan to come to Trinidad during the Film and Folklore Festival, and they can utilize the hotels within the area that we are having the festival of that year to come and stay. So we want it to be something that is tourism-based as well.
It sounds perfect. And I love the hybrid because that connectivity is necessary.
Yes, it is.
The extension of the duration of the films running is also important because you have how many films featured this year?
We have probably over 60 films.
You know what I mean? We need to plan those days out, get the coffee, get the snacks, get the tickets. Where do we get the tickets?
You can get the tickets online at the Film Folklore Festival website. You can also call us at 356-7753. On the days of the festival, we will also have films shown at the venue. We would have a screen up as well, so persons can also go into a nice, cozy area and view films at the festival as well.
So films, check. Festivities and activities, check. Families, check. Fun. Flora and fauna. You all really like F words. But that's a good one. That's a good one. And in terms of the ability to be able to do this for another 4+ years, I hope you do succeed in doing so. But more than anything, I look forward to attending because they've graciously gifted me some tickets. But again, give the Kudu viewers the numbers that they can call so that they can book theirs. Because there's no weekend pass. You have to book tickets for individual days, and they might sell out. So tell us again the numbers that we can use.
So the numbers are 356-7753, or you can go to the Film and Folklore website. We are on Facebook as well.
All right. It's happening from the 24th to the 26th of June. We are heading to Freeport for the Film Folklore Festival, one of my new favorites. Thanks to you guys for continuing to tell our stories, and thank you for joining us here on the Now Morning Show this morning.
It was a pleasure.
We're going to continue to tell you stories, the types that you may or may not know right here on the Now Morning Show, so stick around, guys. We'll be back with more.